This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Wait, set, wait, here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. What do you hit?
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. An interesting note about the Steelers opening up on the road here. It's the 5th season in a row that they have started away from home. Longest active streak in the league. And, of course, pitting them against the Patriots, two of the most storied franchises, especially in the last couple of decades. Since 2002, these two teams have met in 3 AFC championship games, with New England getting the better of Pittsburgh all 3 times. And you think of the Lombardi trophies, with New England winning last year. Each of these franchises has 6 trophies, tied for the most in the entire league. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike, to the head. Right there in the middle, 55. Watch the pass. 50.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Hey, exit. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Get him, get him, get him. Ozzy. Hey, 66.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. This is going to be caught by the rookie from Arizona State, N'Keal Harry. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
55, Mike 55. Alert.
Now Brady. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Motion. Check, 55 to Mike. Check. Hey, 66. I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He's at the 40, the 30, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 25-yard line. So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And the Steelers' 1st down.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80. Check 50, check 50.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Gets fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Right there, in the middle, 55. You can't hang. Wait, 28. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
On 2nd down now, it's White. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-5.
To throw again. Brady. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. N'Keal Harry, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 380, hey. Here we go. Here we go. Mark 55. Mark 55. Alert. Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Hey, Echo. Let's get off the field. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. I'm trying to come. Wait, hit. Mike, 55. Wait, hit that.
Shotgun now for Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Here we go. That's another Patriots first down. 180. 180. Let's go, defense. Go, Bandit.
Brady now on first down. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Mike 28. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. We own them. We own them. Go, 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 go.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
I'm scared. Hey, 55.
Now a play fake. Brady. Now he steps away. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Brady to throw. This is White on the screen. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Steelers' 2-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Now the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels. And it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, ball 66.
Throwing now is Brady. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Go Bandit.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Push him back. Push him back.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Hey, second.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. 2nd tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski. This is intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Going deep for Moncrief. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Roethlisberger, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Devin McCourty picks it off, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Come on, boy. Wait, when you hit, you got to be ready. Don't be scared of it. Mark 55, Mark 55. Hit.
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking deep for Demarius. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. So we have come upon halftime in the Sunday night opener from Foxborough. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's our field. Hey, it's our out.
Double bump. Mike 51. Snicker.
Again, a run would counter. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Roethlisberger will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds McDonald. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, come on now. 6 guys.
On 1st and 10 is counter. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll go with Snell here on first down, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
No spacing. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Hey. Check. Monday.
Here's Snell yet again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 44.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He can touchdown, Steelers!
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was third in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
55, Mike, 55. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Check it, reload.
Mike 55.
Throwing is Brady on third down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Quit talking about it. Under 10.
Check it. 380, head. Out them.
On first down, Brady. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. T.J. Watt able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. That throw by Brady, incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Rip.
That QB's trash.
But he hit.
From the gun, it's Brady. He'll find Harry on the right side. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Yeah, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, 42 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
When it hit, 55, right there in the middle, 55.
Watch a slant, watch a slant.
Watch 72. 50, let's go!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He completes it right side to White. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Hey, Delta. Hey, 66.
Brady will try again on second down. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Brady, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
55, 28. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Back. Alert.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush.
That's a pick, boy. That's a pick. Going the other way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Exit.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, orbit. Mike 21, check Mike 21. Don't get nervous. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And a little floater there is incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Shadow! Hey, Foxtrot! 26 Mike.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
26 Mike. Ozzy!
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
26 Mike. Smooth. 26 Mike.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
Sugar.
You're all mine.
26 Mike.
Hey, watch the flag.
Hey, hit!
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
26 Mike. Here we go. 26 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Now Brady again. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Throwing now is Brady. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Roethlisberger now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Again, it's Connor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 52, come on. Check.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here we go. 180.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jack 16.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And the Steelers first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 19 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Connor, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Connor on the taunts play. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. The point after try for Gostkowski.
Steven Gostkowski.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Check.
On first down, it's Samuels. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 20. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you enter a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Goal 50. Sugar.
One final try now for Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Pittsburgh, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
About to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. Yeah, I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that? Like that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad? Like that? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bag. You ain't get. Too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, wow.